Welcome to Film and Page. I'm Dominic, and in this video I'm going to be talking about The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 2, The Passenger. So, spoiler warning, I'm going to be talking details of this episode if you haven't seen it yet. So, just to give a quick rundown, the episode picks off immediately after the first one, where the Mandalorian has to transport this female alien to another planet with a batch of her eggs, so she can find the male counterpart of her species. They can then fertilize the eggs and keep their species going. Now, the catch is that in return, they're going to tell him where he can find some Mandalorians, because he's looking for other Mandalorians in this Season 2. And that's going to be his payment for transporting them to the planet. But the hitch is he can't go into hyperdrive, because if he uses the hyperdrive, for some reason, that will kill all the eggs. So he has to go at sublight speeds, which he really doesn't want to do, because it's a lot more dangerous, and he's got people after him in the series. So he ends up running into a couple of X-Wings, and they remember him from the jailbreak thing that happened in last season, and so they try to get him to land. They try to arrest him, so they end up chasing him to an ice planet. He evades them, but then he ends up damaging his ship when it falls down through the ice. And then they're stuck on this desolate ice planet alone, but not really alone. They got company, but the company's not very good. So what I really liked about this episode is I like to see that old school Star Wars stuff. Like, I love seeing the X-Wings, stuff like that. They do such a good job of that in this show. All those little touchstones and things like that. And I had some humor from Baby Yoda in it that was pretty good, of him trying to sneak the eggs to eat. Now, I know some people on Twitter were offended by it, surprise, surprise, but I thought it was pretty funny. And because he's a baby and he doesn't know any better. And the other thing I like is I just like the pounding the Mandalorian's ship takes in this series. And it just has that rugged look to it. And I'm really warming up to the design of the ship in this show. I really like the design of the Mandalorian ship. And I love the look of the Mandalorian armor, that almost like brushed metal or stainless steel look he has to his armor. The Beskar, I really like that. It's pretty cool. But how this compares with some of the other episodes I've seen, for me, this was kind of felt like a filler episode. Like they had to fill the time between him flying from one planet to the next with something, so they came up with this and had him crash on an ice planet. And I thought this one was, compared to the other ones, I mean, it wasn't bad, but I thought it was a little boring, especially compared to the previous episode, and really especially compared to the one that comes after it. So there's that. And now while he's on the planet, they get attacked by these weird spider creatures, and they're all of varying sizes that live on this ice planet. And he has to do battle with them, but they're not doing a good job of it, because there's just way too many of them. And they end up getting saved by the two X-Wing pilots. The X-Wing pilots kept searching for him. They did end up finding him, and they blast off all of these weird spiders on the ship. And so they decide, though, they're not going to arrest him, and they let him go, but they're not going to help him either. So he still has to fix his ship on his own and got off of this ice planet. So that was pretty much the episode, and not really a lot to talk about, to be honest, in this one, because it was just it just felt like a filler episode to me. And there's other episodes that there was just a lot more to talk about in this series. So that's everything I got to say in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I will see you at the next one. I'd like to say thank you to all of my subscribers. I appreciate you all in helping this channel grow. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when new videos are uploaded.